I have the 3 shot.
No, just start on me, and then
Okay.
then do it now.
Okay. 3, 2.
Hi, Scott Orland with CINEMA-Magazin. I am here with 2 incredibly funny and gifted filmmakers, Evan Goldberg, Seth Rogen.
Hello.
Now, when I say the title, This Is the End, that does not mean the interview. That is actually the name of their movie. Can you guys talk a little bit about the genesis? Because this really is about the end of the world.
Yes. You know, there's a lot of movies been made about the end of the world, and we are big fans of a lot of them, and we kind of couldn't help but think, how would us and our friends react in that situation? And then we further went and thought, specifically, how would us and our friends react in that situation? So we made a movie about a bunch of actors who play themselves dealing with the end of the world.
Now, I want to ask you, because when you see part of this movie, you will understand they're not exactly well prepared and equipped for when catastrophe hits. What would be your necessary fallback? And what would you have to have if you were facing the apocalypse?
I mean, in the movie, it's quite clear. Food.
Yeah, you need food and
is
water.
what matters.
Water is good. Pornographic material
and
becomes a
friendship.
hot commodity. Yeah, friendship would be
Friendship
nice
is
too.
terribly
Yeah.
important.
When you see this movie too, there's actually Jonah Hills, James Franco, Rihanna, Emma Watson, and you have some fun killing some of these people.
Yes.
I was just wondering, how strategic was their death? Do they plan their own?
We planned most of them. We
Yeah.
discussed it with a few of them and agreed on a good demise.
They had input. People had input as to how they would essentially eat it. So they had some input. But in the end, yeah, we just want everyone to have a funny moment more than anything. So we made sure they all had a
Is
good
the movie
joke.
any type of cautionary tale about what we need to do to prevent the end of the Earth coming? Because when we see this, we don't know if it's aliens, we don't know if it's monsters, we don't know if it's the devil. There's something that's causing this apocalyptic ending.
I'd be amazed if anyone is able to actually glean any actual information from this movie in any way, shape,
But
or
in
form.
all scenarios, don't be a jerk is kind of a good motto.
It's true. Don't be a
You want to
jerk.
avoid the end of days, just be cool.
Be cool.
And when you have a group like this, that's all your friends, and you've all worked together before in various incarnations, how do you divvy up who's going to have what type of personality in the movie?
We just dealt with it on a person-by-person basis, really. You know, we just sat down with each actor and discussed exactly how they would deal with it. And then once we had that locked down, we created some dynamics between different people. Like James Franco's in love with Seth and thinks he's the best guy in the world, and he hates Danny McBride, and Danny McBride hates him back. And so we got there eventually.
Just a last question for you. If this was the end of the Earth, and you had one day or one moment, what would you want to be doing when the end hits?
Making sweet love to my wife.
I want to make sweet love to Evan's wife. So
So Evan's wife, if you're watching this, you're going to have one hell of an ending.
big day ahead.
Evan,
Thank you.
I'm
very
sorry,
much.
Lisa. I'm sorry.
and this is Scott Orwell. Until next time. She's going to have a party.
Exactly.